Hello, welcome to the weather update. It's 10 o'clock on the 3rd of August. And, yeah, kind of hot day today. Still humidity around. We got a line of clouds that kind of formed over the middle of the island. That's your sea breeze front, actually, that wound up developing. And that actually did bring the temperatures down. That there, pretty well-defined sea breeze front across the area. And we had a nice sky, particularly in the afternoon when that sea breeze front came through and cleared a lot of that. Whatever little haze and clouds there were. And yeah, I did see a few pines today, and it was a pretty nice sunset as well this evening. A pretty nice dusk there, pretty clear sky. Air quality is pretty much better today. Air quality, I noticed I'm feeling a lot better as a result of that. We're gonna go to Earth and Old School right now and get to that air quality because I have a feeling the carbon monoxide levels were a lot lower today in the air. Let's go. No, well, they were on Long Island. It looks like. But not so much over New Jersey. Whatever reason is, I just felt better. The air felt better today. It was a little less humidity in the air. Looking at current temperatures outside right now, we have temperatures generally in the mid-70s, 76 in Levittown, 78 showing there in Carl Place, 76 at Islip. You'll see, though, that the dew point is up to 70 degrees. Meanwhile, in the alley, yeah, it's still over 80 degrees, unfortunately.
Oh, I hate this place!
So, yeah, how to play that. Look at the dew points in here, and you'll see, if you're saying that, if you're in New Jersey, I'm sure we're going to look at the temperatures there, too, as well, because I bet it was a lot hotter there. Right now, it's about the same in Tom's River, mid-70s. So let's see what the day was like at Islip today. 76 at Islip. Probably got to the upper 80s today. Let's see. Only mid-80s, actually. Early mid-80s. 86. That's not too bad. And you'll see that actually the dew points in the afternoon were a little lower, mid-60s. We did have some of those clouds around, which probably helped block the sun, keep it from getting too hot. You'll notice, though, the dew points rising toward the afternoon, and that's the sea breeze. But we didn't have a sea breeze to start. Let's see. They were reporting like a light northerly wind. Interesting. And then the dew points kind of went up toward the evening. So let's take a look and see what it was like in Farmingdale, a little further to the west. And you'll see, yeah, it was a little warmer there, upper 80s. Yeah, upper 80s. A little warmer the further to the west you go. Dew points were a little lower, however. But there was a sea breeze that developed in the afternoon. Let's go now look and see what it was like in New Jersey. Berkeley Township. I'm sure it was in the 90s there. Let's go. Oh, yeah. 92. Oh, yeah. It got hot there. 93. Not surprising. Look at how hot it is there. Wow. Much hotter there. We'll have to play this again.
Oh, I hate this place!
It's hot. All right. But, yeah. That's probably the Jersey Devil right there. And then the Alley Devil as well. You'll see the dew points were a little lower, and then they kind of shot up later on in the day. And it looked like there was actually a sea breeze that did wind up coming through in the evening, dropping the temperatures. You know, it's Jersey. You're not going to get much of a sea breeze there. So let's take a look at what the highs were across the area. And you'll see that heat advisory is in effect for tomorrow. So it looked like across the area, Long Island, generally highs in the upper 80s, a little cooler out east, mid-80s, toward the city around 90. Let's see what we have there in Tom's River. So, yeah, 93. Yeah, it was definitely hotter there than it was here, for sure. We're going to go and look at the Wonderground site as well. And you'll see that the temperatures generally are in the 70s, except in the alley, of course. So we're going to take a look and see what it was like. The day was like here at the Mineola Observing Station. One of them, at least. It's only not the official one, but... So it's saying 92. It might be a little high. But you can sort of see when the sea breeze came through. So it came through around 4:30, and then the temperatures dropped accordingly. Now, if you were on the South Shore, it was a lot better. So if you were out by... Even not all the way on the South Shore. Like, when I got on the train from Mineola, it was brutal, and I got to Deer Park, and it was definitely less brutal there. It was definitely less brutal. It was more of a sea breeze. It probably came in there a little earlier. So let's see what they had. So, yeah, they were in the upper 80s, but then they dropped to the mid-80s later on. It's a little more. But you can see those dew points were up there kind of most of the day. So that's the thing. If you're more to the South Shore, then the humidity is going to be higher. Let's go right now to Let's go right on the water here. Let's go to Oak Neck. I'm sure maybe they probably had an early high and that was it. Oh, that station's not reading right. I'm not even going to use that. That's well above what it's supposed to be. Let's go look at Bayport. See, on the South Shore, I'm sure it was a lot cooler. So let's see what they had. Oh, only 78. Yeah, much cooler. If you're right on the South Shore, you didn't even see 80 degrees today. It was more humid, but it was a lot cooler. You go a little bit inland, and it heats up. You know, you go into North Patchogue, and it heats up. You know, it heats up quite a bit. So go here, and you'll see it'll be a lot hotter. Probably mid-80s. 86. So yeah, so that's almost an 8-degree difference. But the sea breeze, to really feel it, you got to be right on the South Shore. Otherwise, you're not gonna really, get too much relief. Looking at the satellite, you can see clear skies over there. There's some cirrus off to the north. I don't even think that gets here tomorrow. Let's run a longer loop here. Let's run a 96 frame loop so you can see what happened during the day there. I kind of see that sea breeze front there. And you can see there's a little bit of that smoky haze off to the south. But other than that, not all that much. So, actually, we were going to go, let's see if we can get, if they put up anything about the climate data for the month. Okay, here it has. Newark recorded their driest July on record with just 0.55 inches of rainfall for the entire month. The previous record was 0.84. So there's a drought, and this is the drought map here. You can see that there's a drought over our area. We're in a, it's just starting. We're in the beginning stages of it, but it's going to get worse if we don't get any substantial rain. Now let's just go into the local past weather and find the one for Islip, because I know we missed that one. The monthly weather summary for Islip, and if it still doesn't come up, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, let's get to the models and talk about how the rest of this week's going to wind up into the weekend. So there's your ridge there. That's going to stay in place, firmly in place. There's a little weak front here that comes, and it just stalls out and dissipates. That'll just keep a chance for showers on the weekend, but it's just a chance, and it's going to be scattered in nature. There won't be any large lines or anything like that coming through. So let's take a closer look on the HRRR now. 0's the HRRR run, and you'll see here. Tomorrow should be fairly dry. Maybe a scattered pop-up toward the evening in New Jersey, but other than that, fairly dry. The only pop-up convection will be very scattered and inland. But as we head into Friday, we might see some more substantial activity. But again, it's showing it mostly over New Jersey. So again, not really showing much in the way of any. It's just scattered pop-up storms from the heat of the day, hit or miss kind of thing. So looking at the dew points here, you'll see we have the southerly flow, southwesterly flow, and almost goes a little westerly. Then you have a southerly flow tomorrow. Dew points in the mid-60s, so you're going to feel that humidity. It's not. Maybe the dew points will drop a little bit, but expect the dew points around. It's going to feel humid. But with the southerly flow, the good news with the southerly flow is the worse the heat's going to avoid Long Island. But if you're in New Jersey, you're going to be dealing with quite a bit of heat, and it's not going to be good at all. And then for Friday, you can see we got more of a killer west wind, and that could be a little more of a problem, actually, for us, though it does look like it becomes southerly by the afternoon. So let's take a look at the temperatures, shall we? So tomorrow, you'll see, look at Jersey. It's going to blaze. It may be upper 90s to 100. Man, for Long Island, maybe low 90s for like northern half of Nassau, northern half of Suffolk, west of the Sagatos, and around 90 for a good part of Long Island, probably Islip. But then it does drop by the afternoon with more of a sea breeze coming in into the 80s. And then for Friday, the heat is more widespread because we got a killer west wind. Friday could be brutal with the killer west wind. We could all be suffering in the mid-90s on Friday, and I am not looking forward to that at all. One bit. Not at all. One bit. Yeah, that's what the killer west wind does. So let's go and look at the skies next. So we'll do that. This is Friday. Obviously showing some clouds, some cirrus, but it's just high clouds. The sun's still going to be out. For tomorrow, though, not showing much in the way of clouds. Again, showing a cumulus buildup perhaps over New Jersey. Maybe we'll see that line, that sea breeze front line over Long Island. But I think we're going to have fairly clear skies tomorrow. Whether it'll be hazy or not, that's kind of hard to tell at this point. But we could wind up having a nice sky despite it being a little uncomfortable. And again, Long Island will escape the worst of it, all right, tomorrow. And then for Friday, we'll see more in the way of clouds. and shower chances as well. So we can look at the NAM as well, NAM 12, if we're going to go and look at the weekend. This, again, is the 18Z run. And you'll see the rain is just scattered in nature. So very scattered. Here we are. It could be some rain perhaps developing overnight. 060 kind of misses a couple of frames there. This is around midnight tomorrow night. Maybe some cells over New Jersey. And maybe some scattered. But again, we're not really seeing any substantial rain. This is through midnight Sunday, and if we go look at the total cumulative precip on the NAM, which is one of the weather models, you'll see Long Island remains fairly dry. Maybe New Jersey gets a few more from the scattered showers and thunderstorms. This drought thing is going to get worse, that's for sure. And that is not a good thing at all, one bit. So I think we'll wrap up this weather update again. So once again, we have that heat advisory in effect. Heat advisory will be in effect for from 11 a.m. Thursday to 8 p.m. Friday. So now it's the entire area right through Friday. Well, this is inland. Let's see. This is actually inland. This doesn't list Nassau County here. Let's find the one that lists Long Island here. Yeah, here's the one. Heat advisory from 11 a.m. Thursday to 8 p.m. Friday. So we'll be here. We'll be here too. 11 a.m. Thursday to 8 p.m. Friday. All right. We have that, and then we have the air quality alert as well, which, let's see what this is for. This is for Connecticut Thursday. So they are showing air quality alerts for our area as well. Let's see, Nassau. No, let's see, is Nassau on here? No, just the city. So the air quality alert, and I'm sure Jersey's involved. Yeah, Jersey's going to have it, but I don't see Long Island. So we may escape it because of the sea breeze again. So, we'll have to see what happens, but yeah, that's going to be a wrap for this weather update. Get ready for the heat. Today wasn't so bad. Tomorrow you're going to feel a lot more. It's going to definitely be worse tomorrow. And the best place to be will be on the South Shore, especially the further east you go. You definitely want to be away from this place, that's for sure. New Jersey is going to be absolute hell tomorrow. And that's why I don't want to wind up. I would just die. I mean, I'm just going to die. I'm going to be saying this every day.
Oh, I hate this place!
I already am saying it here in Mineola, so it's only going to be hotter there. I don't want to go anywhere hotter than I'm already at. So, yeah, we pray, right? But that subject we don't talk about here anymore. That's an internal thing for me to deal with as I try to fight like hell to live on the South Shore because I deserve it. I don't care what those other people say. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.